welcome back to my channel, Cass and Home, and thank you so much for joining me for today's holiday drink recipe video. I'm excited to share 5 different recipes with you guys, and they are not all coffee recipes, so that's even more awesome because I'm sure there's gonna be a drink for every taste out there, and I loved all of them. They were so delicious, and I'm a little bit wired on a lot of caffeine today because I just finished filming all the drinks and I had at least half of each one of them, so definitely had my caffeine for today. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe. I really am trying to hit 20K by the end of this year, and your support would mean the world to me. If you enjoy this video, I'd love it if you can also share it on Instagram, tag me, share it on Facebook, whatever the case is, send it to your friends in a group text. I would so appreciate it, again, from the bottom of my heart. But let's go ahead and get started with this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and definitely let me know down below in the comments which recipe you are gonna try out. Okay friends, the first recipe we are starting with is this white chocolate matcha latte, and I will have the ingredients and measurements listed down in the description box for this drink as well as all the others. But I'm just getting started by combining the milk, the matcha powder, the white chocolate chips, and the honey in my pot, and then I'm gonna put this over on the stove and bring it to a low simmer, and I'm just gonna whisk it to make sure everything is well combined and incorporated. And once all of that is done, you can then go ahead and serve it in your favorite mug. And I'm gonna go ahead and top mine off with some whipped cream as well as some toasted marshmallows and some sprinkles, and this is so good and delicious. The perfect cozy drink for those of you who love matcha. I personally do, so definitely recommend this one. It was definitely just so delicious and cozy, like I said. Okay, now moving on to the second recipe, which is a white chocolate chai latte. Much similar to the first recipe, all you're gonna need is some milk and some white chocolate chips, and then you're just gonna add a chai tea bag. You're gonna bring this over to the stove. Again, just bring it to a low simmer while you're whisking it to make sure the chocolate chips are well incorporated into your milk. And then towards the end, once your milk is boiled or hot enough to your taste, you can go ahead and just make sure you squeeze the tea bag really good so you get all the delicious chai notes in your milk. And once that is done, you can then pour it into your mug. You can also do this one iced. It is super delicious iced as well, but during the winter I do prefer warm drinks, so that is why I'm leaving mine warm. And then I'm just gonna top this one off with some whipped cream and some cinnamon, a cinnamon stick, and that is it for this one. So simple yet so delicious. Okay friends, moving on to the third recipe. This is the milk and cookies coffee, and I'm just starting off by brewing some coffee. So I'm gonna do that, and while I let this sit for a while, I'm gonna move on to actually mixing the other part of this recipe, which basically just consists of some milk and some brown sugar. Again, I'm gonna add these to my pot and bring this to a simmer, and once that is done, I will be incorporating pouring it into my coffee and topping it off with some whipped cream, some sprinkles, and some chocolate chip chunks. And this again is just so delicious. You can also add some brown sugar on the top, and it's just cozy and perfect, especially for those of you who enjoy coffee, not necessarily espresso drinks, but more just comfy regular coffee. This is so good, and I definitely recommend it. Okay, friends, the fourth recipe is a gingerbread coffee. This one is also very good if you make it iced. All you need is some heavy whipping cream, some sweetened condensed milk, as well as some gingerbread blend. I will leave the exact spices I used for it down in the description box. But once you have that in your mason jar, you're gonna add your coffee and then you're gonna shake this up really good. That is why I recommend starting it off in a mason jar or just anything with a lid. And once it's all shaken up, you can then add it to your mug and top it off with some whipped cream once again, some chocolate syrup, and some sprinkles if you'd like, just to dress it up a little bit. But the coffee itself is so delicious, and this one is definitely my favorite one iced. So again, highly recommend. It's super cozy and delicious and just so good for your soul. Okay, friends, for our final recipe, we are making an iced peppermint latte, and I am just starting by adding my milk, my vanilla syrup, and my candy cane to my pot. And while that is on the stove, I'm gonna go ahead and brew a double shot of espresso. And then moving back to our little milk mixture, you're just gonna make sure that your candy cane is melted into your milk. I prefer candy cane to peppermint extract just because it provides the perfect amount of peppermint and sweetness that I like. So once again, you can replace that with peppermint extract if you wish, but then you're just going to combine your espresso and your milk mixture into your glass of ice, and that is it. This is super refreshing and perfect for the season. But that is all, friends. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.